To bring me to my next point, you're not a Facebook user, but I think that Facebook groups,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's the worst.
What do you mean?
Like Twitter, Reddit, or Facebook groups. Like I don't like Twitter and Reddit are pretty bad,
okay.
but I don't know, Facebook? The people are just wild.
I think that's everywhere.
I guess it's just like
It's
groups of
online
people.
communities. It's online community that
Yeah.
people will complain about everything. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like Facebook groups. Well, I don't know. They might be like
Maybe
the least.
Facebook groups are better though because it's all like older women.
Well, no, I don't think it's. Well, here's the thing.
At least the ones
it's
I've
it's
been
a bunch
in.
of micro communities of old people complaining about the kids riding bikes in the area. Like,
Yeah,
you know
there's
what I
that
mean?
one. But no, before we started, I was looking at my my Loungefly one, and even that one, I don't even remember what the example was, but I just read something. I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's people fucking arguing
About Loungefly
about
legs.
Loungefly backpacks.
Dude, all people want to do all day is debate each other about dumb shit. Like,
It's wild.
it's didn't you tell me that somebody like decided to start collecting starting last week, and now they already have 500 or 100
140
bags?
bags. We've been
Bro,
collecting
for a couple of years now,
no.
How
Baby,
long?
we got the first Loungeflies for me on our honeymoon.
Like 5 years ago.
They're so annoying.
How long ago did we do it?
April of last year.
No, I got you like the Loungefly the long time ago. That one, the Cinderella.
Oh, well, no, you did not get me Cinderella.
I got
have
you
Aurora.
Aurora. Yeah, you like that one a lot.
That was our first Christmas. That's different.
Okay, but we haven't been like collecting until recently. So like a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like buying you
I
bags.
think we have like
there's so much.
35.
Fucking wild, dude.
I
I
finally
gotta get those
joined.
insured. Gotta go hold up my.
You should put them on our house insurance or whatever.
Yeah, we got $6,000 worth of bags. Yeah, it's a collector's item. No, but back to Facebook groups. You had mentioned to me that you were part of like some Facebook groups and that you left them because you felt like it was making your like mental health worse.
It literally was. So I mean, I guess we could talk about it a little. So I have PCOS.
What is that, piece of crap syndrome?
You're so mean.
Nah.
I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and
Yeah.
oftentimes women that have this syndrome, I guess, have
Yeah.
issues with fertility.
Yeah.
So that's something that we're struggling with.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We've been practicing so much too.
Yeah.
And it's just
But we whatever. I'm going to talk about it a bit because I think
Yeah,
it
go
could be
ahead.
helpful. So, like, we always knew. Basically, I think we really always did know that we wanted to have kids with each other.
Yeah. Our genitals will scream to us. Have babies. Have babies.
But we as soon as we got married, like we were like ready to start like
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
But stop.
Sorry.
But my PCOS is an issue, and so like for like support with those things, I decided to join like a Facebook group to see like if I could learn what other people are doing that might
Like
be successful.
and like a support group.
Because especially when it comes to women's health, like we are not educated on things. We learn the most about ourselves from each other, and it happens when
Is that
someone-
really? You don't feel like you got a good comprehensive amount in health class?
not at all. And I feel I've been going to the same doctor since I'm a teenager.
What else do women need to learn about? You guys have bloody cooters. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a jokester.
No,
here.
I know,
I'm just
but
I'm
it's
just- I'm
even like
just curious. I
certain
don't get it.
symptoms or a feeling. Is this normal? Is that normal? I mean, your fucking cooter could be shooting out like 7 different discharges.
What the fuck?
Of 7 different colors.
That's
and,
why.
like,
Is that real?
yeah, and like
Nah.
you're not taught like what is healthy, what is normal, like what can like be infection.
Women
like,
are fucking incredible.
or even like the aging process.
Bro, my mother told me that like as women get older, naturally their bladder just like falls out their pussy or something.
Yeah.
Something weird. Like I don't get the specifics. I'm being a little hyperbolic, but it's just normal. So that you got it pinned in there or something.
Yeah, no, like
Women really got it
My-
difficult. You guys have like a fucking Santa sack down there.
yeah, and then like you prolapse, you start especially like your shit starts falling out of you.
That's crazy. Women really have it tough. Fucking bro.
It's wild.
Being a woman is horrible. I would never want to be a woman. This is terrible. See, that's the biggest issue with trans people. Why would you want to have this problem? Why would you? I get trans men because it's fucking great. But why would you want to fucking have this problem? Oh, I always wish I was born in a body that's going to fall apart. Oh, wow, that's a shit. Sorry.
But yeah, so no,
Sorry,
but
girls.
like you have like these symptoms or you experience things or you have questions, and what happens is
hands are big.
Like like something happens to you that you've never heard of.
Yeah.
And then like you post it in a group and 7 women are like, "Oh yeah, this happened to me."
Is that real?
Yeah. Or even like with like my PCOS.
Guys have that problem too.
Do they?
Yeah, I remember one time I went on like a support group on Facebook and I was like
You're being such a piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
Right now.
I gotta. Oh, I almost did it. I almost got through it. I was gonna be. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say I almost held a straight face. It's not gonna be funny anymore because you know that I'm fucking around. Well, I was gonna say that like my mom yelled at me and I got a boner, and I was like, oh, a bunch of guys have the same thing, but that doesn't happen. So. For the most part, we just get our peepees get hard when we're in the middle of class and we're standing up at like random times. So anyway, continue. Sorry.
I'm like so.
You're having a real conversation and I'm being a little goofy. Okay, so you joined a PCOS support group.
Yeah, so that's what we're getting at, is that I joined a Facebook group to talk about it, and all it was, I was 2 groups, and God bless them, but all it was women on there just constantly talking about being pregnant and how they weren't getting pregnant, about getting fucking dick down and filled up and laying with their feet in the air and we're sprinkling baby dust on you and all this stuff.
What the fuck is that? Baby dust?
Like basically saying like, good luck, I hope you get pregnant, but everyone says like baby dust. And like it was literally just 2 groups.
Do they grind the babies up?
I have a good amount of Facebook friends and different pages that I follow. And what was happening is that the PCOS group became the only post I was seeing on my feed. So all that was happening is that every single time I opened Facebook, all I was looking at was women talking about not being able to get pregnant, while I was like not getting pregnant either. And it made me so horribly depressed. Because it was all I was thinking.
It was just very negative, and you see it on your Facebook feed. Well, that's one of the things. When you see stuff on social media, it impacts you. And then your Facebook, you're following a group, so you see a bunch of posts from them. And I remember you were, getting a little frustrated. So you ended up leaving the group, didn't you?
Yeah, I left the groups, and like ever since I left the groups, like I'm much better and like coping with like our what would you call it, pregnancy journey or our fertility journey, whatever you want to call it.
We're very early into the journey.
Like it's so much better since I left those Facebook groups, but it's like, so like that's something toxic. We were just joking about it in the store. My friend Caitlin, who I mentioned earlier, she had a baby.
She did.
And who turned 6 months old on Monday.
Wow.
Which is crazy. But sorry, I'm playing with the thing.
Yeah, don't do that because it's gonna pick up on the microphone.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Basically, she was doing like tummy time with the baby, and the baby something happened where I think someone posted about tummy time, and then like Caitlin said like what she does.
Tummy time, my understanding, let me see if I got it right. Okay, my understanding of like tummy time is like babies are born and they're just weak. Like literally, human babies are the most worthless things.
I was gonna say worthless
that ever have existed. A giraffe is born and it's like running around and it's just like, I'm not tall enough to eat yet.
From my understanding, like a woman's body is not large enough to carry a baby to the point
where it can be like a kangaroo's jumping out and they're already fucking jumping 5 feet in the air. That's not real, but you get my point. Babies are not self-sufficient. They will die if you put them down. They die. Like babies are not completely formed. Like they're just dumb little fucking idiots. So apparently, you have to like at a certain point, a certain month area. I don't remember the specific month. You have to kind of like put your baby on their tummy for a little bit so that they can move their heads around and develop neck muscles. Like this is how worthless fucking.
And so
babies
that their
are.
Heads don't fucking flatten.
Yeah, so that's like a whole thing. You have flattened head syndrome, which might be good because then you could put a cup on there, but they don't. They still sit still. So you have to like train your babies like once. It's like once a day for like a few minutes or something to be able to like move their heads around to look at stuff. Like how dumb! You're such a stupid little idiot. And I thought that was wild. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Nope. That's something I feel like they should teach you in health class, by the way.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's like
you
a
don't
really big-
learn about like.
Bro, I didn't even know. Imagine I had a baby and I just like didn't know you need to put them on their tummy.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know.
You know what's funny? My mom is a nurse, and she said that like when she had me, she felt like, who the fuck? Like, why are you giving me this kid to take home alone?
Yeah,
Like,
you're not
what-
ready. They don't tell you anything. They really need better health care for these for well, not the babies. They don't need it. For us, so we can take care of the baby better.
Education, yeah.
For real, like we really need like a pushing a baby out class. What do you do with the kid when it's born? Oh, tummy time. What? Put that in a textbook.
Yeah,
Tummy
like what are
time.
you supposed to do with this thing?
Also taxes. What?
Bro, taxes, baby. I can't
Let's not
wait
even
to
get
have
into that.
babies.
Let's
It's
not
gonna
even
have
get
be
into
so
taxes.
much fun. Anyways,
Anyway, yeah,
the
Caitlin-
Facebook group. So I don't know what happened, but regardless, my friend got attacked because like she said a comment like, oh yeah, like she puts the baby down for tummy time and she cries for a little bit, but after she cries it out for like a minute, like she's good.
She's okay. Yeah.
And she like was texting me crying, being like, am I a bad mother that
Bro,
like
it's
she's
wild.
crying and I'm
It's
just leaving
wild.
her?
Bro, it's people on the internet think that they're so fucking like amazing. Like I cry a little bit. They need to gain like a little bit of independence. They put the baby down. They're not used to it. Okay, it's okay. They're not gonna explode if they start crying for more than a certain amount of time. Of course, take care of them. But you need to teach babies how to be a little bit progressively self-sufficient, a little bit. And in this case, it's just put them down on their stomach and let them develop their neck muscles. And they were calling Caitlin like a horrible, like
A
abusive
bad
mother and
mom
shit. It's
stuff.
like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, people online, they think that they know like everything. Like,
And it's just like crazy, like girlfriend, like you're on the floor, you're fucking okay. Like
Yeah,
you'll
right,
get
like,
over
relax.
it in a minute.
And she does.
Like, yeah.
That kind of behavior of always giving into your baby crying. And again, you should be sympathetic most of the time, but like sometimes you got to let them do
You're
their
gonna
thing.
know your baby's cry if it's like actually something wrong,
Yeah.
or if they're just being a baby.
Yeah, right. Those babies need to get jobs.
Yeah,
I think that
right.
personally, I think they yearn for the mines. But yeah, I think that's so terrible. But imagine, like, Caitlin sounds like she's doing the right thing. Imagine people on the internet telling her that she's a bad mom, and then like all of a sudden
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, I guess I shouldn't do this anymore." And then now her kid has a fucking flat idiot head. Like that would be the outcome. You guys made her kid an idiot because you're like, "Oh, but crying is bad." Oh my god, guys, crying is fucking bad. Like who didn't know that, right? Let's all clap and fucking shit ourselves. We did it. We saved the fucking world because we harassed a fucking mother on the internet. Just wild, bro.
But
Shit's
yeah,
wild.
so Facebook groups are toxic as fuck.
Yep.